Born July 6, 1946, Sylvester Stallone is an American actor, director, screenwriter, and producer. Stallone mostly only found work as an extra or side character until he achieved his greatest critical and commercial success as an actor, starting in 1976 with a script he wrote himself, playing the role of boxer Rocky Balboa in the first film of the successful Rocky series, which unbelievably still runs to this very day. Stallone has a string of box office hits behind him, as well as the success of his franchises with the Rambo films and of course the Expendables. So kick back and relax as we count down Sylvester Stallone's top 10 movies. Coming in at number 10, we have the classic Cobra, with Sly starring alongside Bridget Nielsen as he plays the role of Marion Cobretti. Now this one came out all the way back in 1986 and may not be one of Sly's more well-known movies, but it is one awesome action flick. It's a classic. And in at number 9 we have Over the Top, with Stallone taking on the role of Lincoln Hawk, a truck driver who is trying to rebuild his relationship with his son, and the massive arm wrestling tournament that takes place at the end of the movie just might be enough to rebuild that relationship. Another classic 80s flick from Stallone. And in at number 8, it's The Specialist, the action flick that came out in 1994. Stallone plays the role of Ray Quick, a bomb specialist, starring alongside Sharon Stone, James Woods, and Eric Roberts. A good movie here, and Sharon Stone is smoking hot in this one. And in at number 7, it is the destructive Demolition Man. Stallone plays the role of John Spartan, who has been cryogenically frozen in the past but wakes up in the future to kick Wesley Snipes' butt. He stars alongside Sandra Bullock, a great cast here, and a great action flick. And at number 6, a really good movie here, another classic from Stallone. It's Tango and Cash, a great cast here with Kurt Russell and Terry Hatcher as well. Stallone and Kurt Russell are cop buddies in this one. He plays the role of Raymond Tango, and there's a ton of action and laughs in this one. Love the part when they're escaping the prison and they gotta use their belts to slide down the power line. Such a cool part. Great movie. And in at number 5, there's no air, no escape, no time. It's Daylight. Stallone plays Kit Latora, a former New York City EMS chief. Originally, the director wanted Nicolas Cage for the role. However, it was determined by the studio that Stallone had more commercial appeal. Daylight is based off of real events that happened in the 1940s. A tunnel collapses, you got a whole heap of people trapped inside, and Stallone has to save the day. And coming in at number 4, it's the 1976 hit, it's Stallone and Rocky. Everybody knows this one, a great cast here with Talia Shire playing Stallone's wife. We got Burt Young and Carl Weathers. And it's Rocky Balboa doing what he can to survive against all odds. In this movie, where the legacy of Rocky all began. And at number 3, it is the Expendables 2. I put this one over the original Expendables. I think this one just had a bit more going on. You had Jean-Claude Van Damme in there, Chuck Norris. Of course, Schwarzenegger and Willis returned. Stallone reprises his role of Barney Ross. A great story here, a simple story. Van Damme kills one of Stallone's friends, so Stallone wants revenge. And that's as simple as it gets. A great movie. And at number 2, it's Cliffhanger. Great cast here with John Lithgow and Michael Rooker. Stallone plays the role of Gabe Walker. There's a tragic accident right at the start of this movie where he loses his friend while mountain climbing, and he blames himself for it. So he gives up his rock climbing, says he'll never do it again, but then he is forced to as a group of criminals make him go up and retrieve some briefcases filled with cash, and Stallone has to face all his old fears again. A lot of great action in this movie, really cool movie. So you couldn't have a top 10 list without having a Rambo movie in there, right? The Rambo series as a franchise was just so huge for Stallone. This one came out in '85, did really well at the box office. Stallone reprising his role as John Rambo. The first movie was such a success, this one took it in a bit more of a different direction. As Stallone gets backstabbed by his own men in this movie, he gets taken prisoner and has to bust his way out. So a ton of action with Stallone fighting for revenge in Rambo First Blood Part 2. So there you go guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe you have some of your own movies you'd like to add to the list. Let us know in the comments below. We'll catch you on the next video.